Welcome to today's top news from India, brought to you by Republic TV. Let's dive into the key events shaping the nation on February 22, 2025. From economic indicators to political developments, we'll cover the stories that matter most to you. Get ready for an action-packed bulletin as we delve into the issues dominating headlines and shaping the national conversation. The nation's economic heartbeat is showing signs of resilience, with inflation declining to 4.3% in January 2025. Is the RBI doing enough to secure the economic future of millions of Indians? Are they striking the right balance between controlling inflation and fostering growth? We demand answers. Are we on the cusp of an economic resurgence, or are we staring at a future shrouded in uncertainty? Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Sheikh Hasina have announced a significant increase in cross-border trade. Bilateral trade is projected to cross a staggering $15 billion in 2025. Is this a sign of genuine regional cooperation? Or is there a hidden agenda at play? We must scrutinize this deal. We will hold our leaders accountable and ensure that any agreement entered into serves the best interests of the nation. The fields of Punjab, once the breadbasket of India, are now ablaze with the fire of dissent. Farmers, the backbone of our nation, are back on the warpath, protesting for more comprehensive reforms and demanding rightful compensation for the losses incurred during the tumultuous 2020 to 2021 protests. This raises a critical question. Were the promises made to our farmers, the very people who feed this nation, nothing but hollow assurances? Is this a genuine expression of solidarity or a cynical ploy to capitalize on the farmers' unrest? We, the people, demand to know. India has proudly proclaimed its achievement of 100 gigawatts of installed renewable energy capacity. But is this a true reflection of India's commitment to combating climate change? Or is it a carefully constructed facade to appease the international community? The nation deserves transparency. A thick blanket of smog has once again enveloped the national capital, choking its citizens and turning the city into a gas chamber. This environmental crisis raises serious questions about the government's commitment to tackling pollution. Why are we failing year after year to address this critical issue? The people demand accountability. The Reserve Bank of India has expanded its digital rupee pilot program. More cities are being brought under its ambit, and private sector participation is being actively encouraged. But is this a step towards a more efficient and inclusive financial system? Or are we hurtling towards an Orwellian future where every transaction is tracked and controlled? Indian cinema is making waves on the global stage, with films like and garnering international acclaim. But is this a sign of Indian cinema's enduring appeal? Or is it merely a passing trend fueled by clever marketing and Western fascination with the exotic? The political temperature in Uttar Pradesh is reaching boiling point as local elections draw near. The ruling BJP and a slew of opposition parties are locked in a bitter struggle for power, each vying to sway the electorate in their favor. Is this a healthy competition in a democracy, or are we witnessing the erosion of political discourse and the rise of divisive forces? India's space program continues its upward trajectory, riding high on the success of the Chandrayaan-3 mission. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, is now gearing up for the launch of Aditya L1, an ambitious mission to study the sun. But amidst these celebrations, a critical question emerges. Can India truly justify these expensive space ventures when millions of its citizens are still grappling with poverty, hunger, and inadequate health care? The Ministry of Health is on a mission to revolutionize healthcare in India, leveraging the power of technology to bridge the gap between urban centers and remote villages. But is this digital transformation truly inclusive, or are we exacerbating the digital divide that already exists? Cricket fever has gripped the nation as India prepares to lock horns with arch-rivals Pakistan in the semi-finals of the 2025 ICC Cricket World Cup. The men in blue, led by the indomitable Rohit Sharma, have been in scintillating form, crushing their opponents with ruthless efficiency. Can India maintain their winning momentum and overcome the Pakistani challenge? The tension is palpable, The excitement, uncontainable. That's all for today's top news from India. From the economic uncertainties to the political turmoil, from the environmental challenges to the triumphs in science and sports, we've covered the stories that have shaped the national conversation. Thank you for watching.